Rhetoric is your life applications officer. I want to say a couple things. I'm tired. I'm not going to hold you long, but I got a day off coming. I'm going to use it. I'm going to talk about. I'm working on a video that I'm going to do. I can't. I'm not sure if I want to do it live or just do it. Be done with it. But I know it's going to be kind of extended. Might be a couple parts. And it is going to be about my people. Okay? And I'm talking about my people right now because why I have a right to do that. If you feel that I cannot be honest with my people, people of color, black people, African American people, whatever, I don't care, then you just busted yourself. You just proved that you are racist. You just proved that you have an agenda. You just proved that you're trying to win a fight that's not even a fight. Sure, there's racism. I believe in racist cops. Maybe Brandon Tatum don't. Maybe Anthony Brian Logan don't believe in racist cops. Maybe Jesse Lee Peterson don't believe in racist cops, but I do. I believe there are cops who become cops. I said this before. Because they don't like blacks. They left the suburbs, wanted to make more money living in the inner city. And the first time, come on, Brandon, first time that they had to deal with an out of control blackie, they shot him dead. Now, if that was their right to do it, that's fine. But what about all the other people you didn't shoot dead? Whether they be white, black, or whatever, and why? And look, I thought about this, and this is true too. Okay, we understand that there's going to be more blacks. It's a fact. There's going to be more blacks wherever blacks are multiplied. There are going to be more blacks committing black on black crimes, black on white crimes, black on Asian crimes, black on Indian crimes, okay, black on Trump supporters, black on black, black, it's going to be black. Compared to this little tiny piece of pie over here, okay, that we want to call white crime, okay? That ain't even worth putting in the news, okay? It's just natural crime, not mega crime, okay? But all crime is majority black. I don't say that to put black folks down. I don't say that to put myself down. I'm black too. Okay? I don't say that to put myself down. It's just a fact. Majority crime in any state, especially the blue states, the majority crime is majority black. It's the way it is. Okay? I just want to say a couple things. One, white people, stop. Just stop. You're not helping black people by letting the word systematic racism come out of your mouth. Now, unless you can stop it in a phone call, unless you can, get it in the paper and bust on, these people that are practicing this systematic racism, these people that, unless you can name names and name buildings and addresses and names of groups and names of political people and political parties and show us the exact location where this nonsense is going on, you need to shut up. Stop trying to push black people to hate white people, and stop trying to push black people to hate their own people. Stop. You're not helping. Worry about, if you think that white people are racist, you need to go deal with that down at the coffee shop. You need to deal with that out on the countryside where the sign says no in, you know, star 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 allowed. Okay? I can take you to Clymer, Pennsylvania, lady, if you want to talk about racism and yell at white people for being racist. And this is the crazy thing. I watched this video today of this African woman. Shout out to this African woman who the thing that y'all need to pay attention to is the fact that, first of all, this woman ain't black, she's African. Now maybe she identifies as black because she feels she don't get treated any better than blacks, or maybe she thinks she identifies as black because maybe she got a black boyfriend. I don't know. Maybe her kids are black, but Africans are not black people. But shout out to this African lady because she stood up to black folks and white folks. Okay, and these black folks were enjoying this white woman standing for their cause. And she said, get out of here with that nonsense. You know, it's not just blacks, as she said. I'm going to go there. I'm going to go there because it's not just DeRoy Cruz and the stupid stuff that he says. It's actually YouTube. It's actually YouTube and everybody you don't like. Everybody you don't agree with. Every Christian you don't agree with. Every Christian that ain't a sinner. Ain't a fornicator. Okay? It's a lot of people. And I got to say one more thing before I go to this clip. Shout out to all these young black men that are barely in college that are getting on YouTube and saying, you know, that have recently become conservative and are getting on YouTube saying that they disagree with the hatred towards Donald Trump, the hatred towards the Republican Party, the hatred towards black conservatives, the hatred towards white cops and white this and that and the other. Okay, just the racism and hatred coming from the other side. They're standing up to it. And this guy did one thing that I enjoyed today. When that white woman let the word systematic racism come out of his mouth, he did a DeRoy Cruz. Let me say that again. When that white lady let the word systematic racism come out of her mouth, my man couldn't sit in a chair. He got up and did a spin. That's the same thing I do every day I watch YouTube. And here are these fools sitting up there, and you know what? He clarified it so well. I'm not going to show you the whole video, but I want you to look at this man. You know, stop just hating on DeRoy and hate on the people that agree with DeRoy. Oh, well, we don't care about who agrees with DeRoy. We don't care how stupid they sound. We don't care how racist they are. We don't care how, you know, dumb their channel is. We just want to go after DeRoy. But DeRoy has got an army, like the song says. Like the song says. I got an army. I'm not alone. We are raising up young black men to be conservatives. We are raising up young black men to never ever touch the streets, never ever even get to know what it's like to be entitled, to do anything but have the right to vote. And they run with it. And they choose to be different. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with choosing to do the right thing. Even if Donald Trump got a nasty mouth. Even if Donald Trump had some history with a lot of the women in politics. And, you know, they attacked him, so he brought up the history. Donald Trump ain't gonna let white people push him around. Donald Trump was not afraid to say he does not agree with Black Lives Matter. It's all lives matter. He was not afraid to say that he disagrees with the transgender community. I no wonder people hate him. But he's got an army. And this is the speech that and as much when I first heard the speech, when I watched the speech of Joe Biden giving his speech the other day, when I first heard it, I was indignant. I was angry. Now I'm thinking, wait a minute. We are MAGA Republicans, and we are waging a self-defense war. It's not an attack. It's not, violence. But we are waging a self-defense. We are waging a tactical response. There it is. To the hatred for the Republican Party right now and the so-called MAGA Republicans and the MAGA people. Yes, I will be joining with the MAGA people I don't care about no stupid protest coming from either side. But when you feel that you can put your hands on me, when you feel that you can deny me things and all like that I have a right to as a citizen as well as an American, then I'm ready to go toe to toe with you. For whatever kind of civil unrest you insist on creating, I will meet you there. And the Lord showed me just starting this video. We are an army. All the videos I watched today, and I don't see these people around me, but all the videos I watched today, by accident, YouTube sends me the stuff. These were all conservative people who recently came out as conservative. They came out of the closet as conservatives. And they're not afraid to stand up and say what they got to say to black people and to Democrats, even if it means they might get shot. Okay? They don't care. And some of these people, I can tell that they live in the ghetto. They don't live up here, and I'm not going to give out my address. They don't live up here where I live. They actually do live in the ghetto parts of Jersey, the ghetto parts of New York, the ghetto parts of Missouri. And then some of them live in Texas. Some of them live in Florida. I ain't gonna hold you long.
Sweeney posted photos of her and her family at her mother's 60th birthday.
Oh, another thing I watched today too. Before I forget, thank you, Lord. Lord's giving me my thoughts back that is creating this video, because I have a habit of thinking about all this stuff. And I'm saying when I get home from work, I'm going to do a video. And then I go to do the video and everything comes out of my mouth except what I want to say. This woman, just like I did that video about my man Black Bean, who feels that it is necessary to express gay behavior. First of all, the fact that he's gay. Second of all, gay behavior and what kind of gay behavior he likes at the beginning of every video that he does. Or the majority. I'll say the majority. I watch all his stuff, so there have been videos where he just came out and talked. Like my eyebrows. Just came out and did the video. because he was on his way somewhere or whatever. Then there's just videos where he was totally bored. Where, oh, so that's how you get gay. When you get bored, you start to uh, think that you're somewhere between a man and a. Let me shut up. Okay. The point is, this girl, just like my man Black Bean, beautiful girl, came to my channel, saluted me for my reviews on some art products and something that I drew, which was junk. Help me, Monty. It was junk. Okay. Shout out to Monty. He's been coming to my channels with some positive feedback. However, this woman, beautiful little tan, light-skinned girl, real pretty. I don't see why she should have a low self-esteem about anything. But she did a video to where she did the same thing Black Bean does. She got on there and she started talking about black issues at the beginning of a goddamn art video. And she had on a shirt about black girls are the purest. No, they're not. No, they're not. Black girls are women, and half of y'all feminists, just like everybody else in this God help us country. I'm glad I got that out because I almost forgot. That's what made this video. I saw that first. I knew I was going to talk about it in this video. And then this right here. And I don't understand, like, why does anybody get up in the morning and feel that they have to talk about black? Now let's get one thing straight. Let me tell you why you have to talk about black. And this guy, let me go to my history. This guy said it. I hope I watched it all on Area of One because then I'd have to go to one of my other channels to find them. But let's see. Yeah, here he is. This guy.
Alright, man, so look, we're back here to give it another crazy video. But before we get to the video, I need y'all to answer. Alright, man, so look, I just came across this crazy video, dog. This just caught my attention to the fullest. Like, bro, click on this video as fast as y'all finna click that like button right now, bro. Hit the like to answer the poll question of the day, alright? So what is something that you regret doing as a... Alright, man, so look, I came across this crazy video from Jubilee.
See, my phone does that.
Alright, man, so look, I came across this crazy
Oh,
video
come
from
on.
Jubilee. You regret
Alright, let me
doing
try it up here.
as a teenager. It could be something that you regret doing, it could be something that you regret that you didn't do, whatever it is. What is something that you regret doing or not doing? God have never set the church up.
Oh, God.
Pastors rich. Or
Sorry,
not doing
folks.
as a teenager. It could be starting a business, whatever. I don't know. Okay, I'm still a teenager, so I can't even answer the question for y'all. But I know a lot of y'all is older than me, so
Will you go away?
man, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications.
Go.
Follow your
Get
IG.
off of there.
What is
Thank
y'all
you.
doing, man?
This woman is not, again, not black. She's African. I guess she identifies as black, or she's trying to help black people. She's one African out of many that will side with black people. Y'all need to love this woman instead of hating her because she's telling the truth, because most Africans don't care about what she's saying. They probably hate her for saying it because in their eyes they feel the same way about blacks that a lot of racist white people do. If I'm allowed to say racist white people.
Follow your boy on
If a
IG.
conservative
Also, I got
should
a
be talking
podcast
like
channel
that, but
in the description box below. We just hit 200 subs. I appreciate y'all with all my heart. But keep on subbing. Keep on subbing. Because I'm dropping my first episode next week. It's going to be fire. Without further ado, let's get into this crazy video. Let's get it.
My point was that black kids in Chicago get killed every single day. Where is the Black Lives Matter in Chicago? Where are they?
I've been saying that. I've been saying that for some months now. I'm still trying to find him. I'm still trying to figure it out.
When black people kill black people, they don't come out and do this crap. The only time they do this crap is when a white person does it. They're the racists. They are the racists. Because white cops, it's wrong for a white cop to kill a black person, that's for sure. But if it matters, it should matter at all times.
So what are you fighting for? What are you fighting for? You are not here to fight.
Look at this dumb white lady.
Will be stop violence. It's not about blacks.
Unicorn world. That's not a
Stop the
unicorn
violence,
world.
period.
Okay, since you're so
You guys claim blacks are oppressed. I am black, I'm not oppressed. I am free.
That's good for you. That's an individual person. What about a systemic issue?
Oh my God.
What was
Look, watch, my bad.
Man,
That's the same thing I do all the time.
Man, I wish I could just give you a federal hug right now.
Oh, I love it. Wait. He did a
Common sense is not common no more.
he did a D-Roy. He did a D-Roy. Like when I hear stuff like that, I just, oh my God, I start cussing and I'd start spinning and I have to, oh God, like what that? Oh wait, I gotta rewind this. Hold up, that was perfect. I love how he couldn't sit down hearing stupid crap like that. Like, oh my God, no, dude, get off of there. Bye. No, I don't need that. No, I don't need you. Go away. Thank you. Okay.
injustice? You're
If
here to
any
cause
makes
drama.
will be stop violence. It's not about blacks.
Unicorn world. That's not a
Stop the
unicorn
violence,
world.
period.
Okay, since you're so
You guys
so
claim blacks are oppressed. I am black, I'm not oppressed. I am
for you.
free.
That's good for you. That's an individual person. What about a systemic issue?
Man, I love your common sense.
Oh my God, I
I
love
wish
it.
I could just give you a federal hug right now. I love your common sense. You don't understand. Common sense is not common no more. We don't have that in America, really. Okay, it's so many people that so lost. They're either spiritual lost, they're physically, they're just lost in general. Okay, it's a lot of people that's lost. But this woman has so much common sense. She said it's not about black. It's not. It's not. Stop giving black people pity. And for this white woman to come over here and try to argue with another
Yeah.
that's telling you
Sit
black
your
lives
white
are not
behind
matter,
down.
they matter, but they're not the only lives that matters. That's why I don't support Black Lives Matter. Because they're not the only lives that matter. Every life matters. Jesus Christ didn't die on that cross.
Oh, he said
But just
Jesus
black people.
Christ.
Okay, and y'all give black people so much pity, like this white woman right here. You know, it's so funny to me that it's so many white people who give black people pity because they want to be accepted. They want to be accepted. That's why so many white people give black people the pity, the benefit of the doubt, the, oh, I know you've been through this and I know you've been through that. But we don't even know our ancestors to even say what we've been through. It's white ancestors, it's white people who ancestors been through hell too. We don't know. We didn't live back that time. You feel me? We in a whole new age right now. And right now, like she said, I am free. I can do what I want.
I am
I
free. I can do what I
right
want.
now full of white people. I can do that. I can do that. I am free.
I am
I am
free.
free. I can do whatever I want. But black people don't understand that. They allow race to just they allow race to divide. Okay? It's black people that allow race to divide. Because everybody in my comment section mostly be white. It's about 50%, maybe I'd say about 70% of people in my comment section that's white. And it seems like a lot of people that are white, they want justice. They want peace. They want to be united. They want all of that. But it's always black people that's always just want to divide by race, divide by race, divide by race. Oh, I'm black, so I get this. Or I'm black, I can be this. Or I'm black, I'm not. Like, for real. This lady has so much common sense, bro. So much common sense, but man, let me stop. Let me stop, cause I will ramble on and on.
Yep,
That's why
I'm
I
the
need to
same
go to
way.
the podcast. Okay, that's my time to ramble. Cause let me just play. Come on.
So, that's good enough for that one. Let me see. I watched a bunch of stuff. What else did I watch? Dr. Rich. Um, what else did I watch today that had me doing that spin he did when he got out of that chair? Had me downstairs in the cafeteria at work, jumping out of my chair, spinning like that. It was on my Big D channel. Because while I was on my Big D channel, I watched some other stuff. But this was the one when I came back to Area 1. But anyway, why do you feel this way? Like he said, people want to be accepted, and being accepted by blacks isn't enough. Whites being accepted by other whites isn't enough. Um, that's why I'm a born again Christian. And people talk to me a lot of times like I need to be accepted. I was telling somebody not too long ago, like he was thinking that he was laughing at people for getting upset when he holds a grudge. I says, "Oh, I don't get upset when you hold a grudge. I just stay out of your way." Hey, bro, when you hold a grudge, and I know I didn't do anything for you to hold a grudge, I just stay out of your way until you come off your grudge. Well, here in his eyes, he never had a grudge against me. He was just mad at me. Well, you're not a woman, bro. Grow up here. Don't be holding grudge for weeks over what? Nobody laid a hand on you. Nobody even cussed at you, dude. You just, you know, you said stuff about me. I said stuff about you. Some of it's true. Some of it we just didn't know. We thought we didn't know. We thought wrong. But nobody intentionally tried to lie on the other person. I explained to him, I did not lie to you. I did not lie on you. I did not know. And oh, okay, well, you didn't know either. Okay. So we both assumed and made an A out of ourselves. Okay. It's over. Let it go. Okay. We need to do the same thing in America. People need to let their grudges go against Donald Trump. The man's not in office. Okay? And that's what I was watching. It must have been on my Big D channel because I watched a conservative video where I watched a Democrat video. I watch conservative videos all the time. But I watched a Democrat video today, MSNBC. And this guy with the big glasses, this white guy that looked like a nerd, whoever he is, he really, 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 really is a liar. And he lets everybody know he's lying. But I look on his face is like, he looks like this. When he's talking about Donald Trump. You know, he looks like D-Roy when D-Roy's talking about transgender people. You're like, yeah. Them big glasses he got. And he's lying on Donald Trump. And the look was all over his face like he was more ripping on Donald Trump instead of telling the truth. And then he started lying about us and saying, and that's when I started doing the spin in my chair. Like, hold up, man. He started lying on us and saying that because one of the Republican news stations said that if Donald Trump gets in office, there will probably be riots all over the place. Again, like there was in the beginning. When what? Donald Trump tried to get in office. Remember the riots that they started at rallies? It wasn't the Republicans doing this. It was the Democrats mixed with people that aren't even registered to vote, including Antifa, whether they're registered to vote or not, coming in there assaulting people for just standing in line to go in a Trump rally. When he said there will be riots, he meant that people all over the place will start violent trouble for Republicans. That's what he meant. I know. Because why? I keep track of this stuff. But he knew what he meant too. But he wanted to lie and make that something else. You know, he knew that we don't talk about violence. We have no reason to talk about violence. It's funny how the Democratic Party today is really, I mean, Donald Trump made the Democratic Party take off their mask and show their true colors, and they are just violent. They are just trying to get other people to be violent with each other. They're trying to cause division in this country. They're just trying to get people to hate on each other. They're trying to make black people feel like they are on a plantation. They trying to get cops to hate blacks and blacks to hate cops, and they do it, and they don't care about getting shot in the crossfire. And when you talk like this, you get shot in the crossfire, I have no remorse for you, because you should have never said that garbage. Stop saying that stuff. But in closing, why do you feel this way? Listen, every nation in this country has a nation to go back home to. I get that. Every nation in this country has a nation to go back home to. Chinese people can go back to China. If they really hate China that much, they can tell their kids and grandkids the good old days of ancient China. And they have no reason to lie. Same thing with the Japanese. Same thing with Russians. Same thing with Mexicans. Same thing with Puerto Ricans. The same thing with, Indians and Arabs and you name it. Everybody has a country to go back to, except two kinds of people. Okay? Number one, black people. And number two, people who were born and raised in a country and had no history of the country that they actually came from. But they're clearly not, family in their homeland country. They are immigrants, or the aftermath of immigrants, or whatever you want to call it. They have no set home waiting for them to come back to if they wish it so. They cannot go back. They don't even know. You could say, oh, I'm half Puerto Rican and half this. I'm half Chinese and I'm half that. But just like black people are mixed and whites are mixed. But whites, they relate themselves to the French. They relate themselves to the Europeans. Okay? They don't really, they're not really, here you go, they are not really upset over the term white compared to where they might really actually come from. Like, some are from Europe, and some are from, other European countries. Or they are Europeans that were born and raised in the Middle East, or born and raised in Spain, or born and raised in Italy, or, but they don't trip over the fact that they don't have any record of their ancestors. They don't, But I knew this, and I understood that as a black man. I knew this when I was a teenager. I remember having this conversation with somebody when I was a teenager, or a cousin of mine, and it was the most racist thing I ever said in their opinion. But I asked her, where do black people come from? If we don't come from Africa, where do we come from? Because we all can't come from Africa, because Africa I was using common sense. So where do black people come from? Okay. But we have no ancient culture. We have no we have no culture. And so I sympathize at one point, but at another point, well, why did you pick gangster rap music? Why did you choose swag? Why did you why did you choose to be the most less likely to go to college? The you know, very often ones to not graduate from high school? Why did you choose the streets? Why did you choose violence? Why did you choose theft and lies and manipulation? Why did you choose children out of wedlock? Why are you falling in the same dispensation as other blacks with illicit sex and child support and abortion and you name it? No white man makes you do this stuff. You might do it because you think you're legitimately angry at the white man, but no white man is making you do this stuff. And this woman, who is a beautiful girl that's an artist, she just had to throw in some black rhetoric into an art video. I just like I'm subscribed to Black Bean, I'm subscribed to her. As soon as I saw her come to my channel and tell me what she had, I clicked on it. I said I'm subscribing, and I go there and I see, oh, okay, she's throwing in black talk. We're victims of systematic racism talk, along with an art video. Why do you feel this way? Why? I understand that white people as a whole will never accept me 100% in whatever I do, how much of it I do, good or bad. You know, they'll never accept me for who I am, and they'll always look at me like it's all about me being black because that's what they learned from us. It's all about me being black. Black, 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 black. You know, they won't look at it like, well, here's a human being who doesn't worship race. He's not a victim of his own race. He's not a victim over what somebody might have said. I'm free. I'm not a victim. Systematic racism does not exist. Okay? Systematic hate, yes, it does exist. And it's more Democrats hating Republicans. It's more liberals hating Christians and hating anybody that would stand up for the truth and say what is right. We're not the ones that are out there for war. We don't hate our own people, but we do believe in disciplining our own people. We do believe, you know, if one white kid got away over there for doing something wrong and we got 6 over here, I'm going over here and I'm snitching on this 6. Okay? What you do that for? Why'd you do that? But that's all I want to talk to you about today. I feel it. It's coming. Time for me to lay down. Um, why do you feel this way? Why? You don't have to. Racism is not going anywhere. Racism is not going anywhere. Racism will always be with us, just as sure as death will always be with us. Racism is not going anywhere. So what do? You're just gonna like, you know. And I admit, from the culture that I've seen black people try to live because they don't simply because they don't have one. They'll try to live this over here. I look at that and I'm like, you know, I can't side with you. I don't want, when you say brother, I'm like, who's my brother? I can't side with you. Can't. I love you in the name of Jesus, but I cannot side with you because you feel this way, and this is the next video. You feel this way because there is a demon spirit that has the black America in his grips, and he's doing whatever evil he well pleases. He's trying to use black people to attack Christianity. He's trying to use black people to attack peace between races. He's trying to use black people to, stand up for all this liberal nonsense that doesn't do nothing but depress people and hurt people and ruin people's lives. But just because you're different than me, if I get upset with you and beat the crap out of you, they should just let it go. They should just let it go. Because that's what Republicans get. That's what people that didn't vote Democrat did. That's what they deserve. God bless you, D. Recruit, your Life Applications Officer. It's time for me to go to bed. Thank you for watching. Talk to you again soon with more.